So, you give this guy a golf club, he'll probably try to fuck it.
Who's scruffy looking?
You might wanna buckle up, baby.
I just assumed it's a Wookiee.
Hey, it's me.
Everything you heard about me is true.
If you come with us, you're in this life for good.
Greetings, my friends. Welcome to the Scruffy Looking Podcasters, episode number 262. That is episode 29 of the new era. Ed, Happy New Year. First episode of 2025. Welcome you into the new year. Strong, hard, and fast. Indeed. It's just been, I can't believe we're already halfway through January already, January 12th, up here in the great state of Maine. My name is Jimmy Dice, and riding alongside me solo, special episode, we got the boys of Maine here today, Mr. Ed Bossart.
Yeah, fucking Americans. No English. You know what I'm talking about?
That's right.
America.
Yes.
America. America. Fuck yeah. There
Yes. Yes. That is exactly what you need, folks. Yes. First off, a happy belated birthday to Mr. Kev Garbett.
That's right.
Yep, 39 years young. We'll miss you. We'll miss you both, he and Christopher, this week. But folks, that means you're in for a special good one with the boys from Maine. So buckle yourselves up with a space Mai Tai as we cruise from Lesia to Lenupa. Ed, why don't you kick us off and share some tales of your recent grand adventures?
Oh, dude. It's not a lot of like Star Wars shit, but you know, I got some other stuff going on.
Sure.
I got on a plane recently.
Oh, not a boat?
No, a plane. And I went west. I went to good old Wisconsin. Wisconsin.
There's a joke there somewhere.
If you're avid listeners of the podcast, I was gonna say show. It might be a show, whatever.
Could be a variety.
You'll
show.
know I have played World of Warcraft with some friends, and Felicia and Mark is their names. And we'd play Mythic Plus on there. We were avid players. We do really well on it, and thanks more to them than me. I kind of just tag along. And we decided to meet up. Never met in real life. Decided to meet up. I've been playing for years. Known each other for years. Decided to meet up in Wisconsin. Mark lives half hour from Green Bay. Hint, hint. And visit him, hang out with him, and then go to the Green Bay Packers versus the Chicago Bears, my team.
Unbelievable.
Football game. And so we got tickets, went out there January fucking 5th. It was freezing. Although
you're in the polar vortex.
It wasn't bad. It was like 15 to 19 degrees around there.
Okay.
And it wasn't too windy. Like I could tell it could be worse. It could be worse. Sure. Obviously there could be snow too. But no one in my area. We sat like behind the uprights. Kinda.
Mm-hmm.
And it was pretty good seats. They were very expensive. But it's a once in a lifetime. I'm going to Lambeau Field. I want to have a good experience. So we're there and no one is sitting because the seats are metal.
Oh fuck.
And I had long underwear on with jeans. And if I sat on it for like a couple minutes, and my ass was frozen. So I was like, nope, I know why everybody's standing now.
Yep.
Like people bring like cushions and shit there, like to sit on, make it better.
Mm-hmm.
But no, we stood the entire game, which is fine. Like I didn't notice it. Whatever.
You gotta pump yourself with a few extra beers. You'll be all right.
Oh yeah, that's what happened. Of course.
Nice.
It almost was like, because like you're around a bunch of humans. It was almost warmer where we were standing than if we went into like the underside to get beers. It got a little windier and colder.
Mm.
Yeah.
You really needed that density for those hot sweats and farts.
That's right. And the place, the lady we went to with to get the beer, she didn't even handle the beer. She just stood there with her arms crossed, like shivering, and she had like a barcode thing, and the customers, me, would walk up, just grab a beer from the cooler, and just scan it and pay it, and she'd just be like, "Thank you." That's it.
What
I'm
the
like,
hell?
that's smart. You don't want to touch cold shit when you're fucking freezing already.
No, hey, to be as touchless as possible. Pretty soon she won't even be there.
That's right.
It's crazy.
No, but I was on TV because we're behind the uprights.
Dude, yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that pic. That's cool.
Yeah, a lot of like I've been to a few Patriots games. A couple of them were Bears games. One was a Patriots Ravens game, which went into overtime, and it was it was like playoff implications kind of game,
That's dope.
and it was awesome. That was like fucking 10 years ago. But anyway, nothing's been this cold. I will say I was at a Pats game that was super windy, and that was awful. But
Yeah, especially
this
when you're up
one-
high. Fuck.
Yeah. And this one wasn't as windy, but it was I could totally see everyone was bundled up, man. I've never packed so much winter shit to go on a flight. Like
Nice.
I literally brought 2/3 of my ice fishing gear.
Dang.
But I didn't bring my muck boots. I should have. I didn't bring my Carhartt snow pants. I should have.
Jeez.
Because looking around, everyone else is wearing that shit.
They know.
Yeah.
They know.
A funny anecdote from that. I before my trip, like 2 days before my trip, my friend Mark, who lives out there, he's like, get fucking heated socks, because you can get these like socks that are like connected to batteries, and you can turn them on and they heat. I was like, okay. I'm like, but how am I gonna get them before? He's like, just Amazon them. Shit from Amazon gets to me right away. I was like, okay. Amazoned them like $30, whatever. Get there, delayed.
Oh,
Delayed.
no.
Delayed. Never didn't even have them. You know what I ended up doing? I just shoved hand warmers in my boots.
Damn.
Ended up working. I packed big boots for this.
Yep.
Unlike what I did on my trip with Andy Bell to the Puzzlewood, which I should have done.
Oh,
So
you're
a little more
like,
hiking boots.
instead of your like white sports sneakers,
Yeah, exactly. In the mud.
low insulation
this-
for you Daisy users out there.
This one I actually packed boots, and because it was gonna be fucking cold, and I was anticipating having heated socks, but I didn't get them in time. And
Dumbbelled.
we left his house to go to the airport, and they still hadn't arrived yet.
Oh God.
But I'll get to that in a second. So
Yeah.
the Bears won, and that was exciting. I think I got like an equal amount of like hugs and fist bumps from Packers fans as well as Bears fans, which is weird.
Because they're like,
Right?
holy shit, this guy actually made it out here.
Like, dude, that was a good win. Like, whatever, like I was
Yeah.
like, you know what? It didn't feel like a win because the Packers didn't need to win that game, but it felt like a lot of Bears fans. I'm a Bears fan, but I didn't feel like these guys did. But a lot of Bears fans felt like it was like their Super Bowl, because Bears are not making the playoffs. They're pretty
mean-
bad.
They felt bad for you.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what they sat a couple players because Anyway,
Hey, but
they're
you pulled it.
actually
You
playing-
pulled it out in the end, and
Oh yeah,
it was
they
a
made the
win. A win's
the
a
end.
win. Yeah,
It was a
fucking
field
win's
goal win right at the end, which is textbook blueprint Bears losing generally, missing
Right.
the field goal and
choking on the kick.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they didn't.
Yeah.
So the crowd went fucking wild, and it was it was louder than I thought it would be. And that's
Oh,
I mean it's
sure.
close to Chicago, so like it makes sense. But there was a lot of Bears fans there, and it was pretty fun.
That's dope.
But yeah, Wisconsin, I had curds, Jimmy. cheese curds.
Ooh, proper
Lots of
cheese. Oh my
Yeah,
god, the squeaky
squeaky.
cheese.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking love it. And Mark took us to this bar, I can't remember the name of it, before the game, and they have a curd burger. Where they
Stop
take a
it.
giant fucking curd on top of the burger and melt it onto it. It
Holy
was fucking
Christ.
phenomenal.
Ugh, be still
Felicia
my
and I
beating
split
heart.
it. Yeah,
Felicia.
Felicia.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah. And it was
S-
unbelievably good.
So sorry, which game was this? D&D online, or
What do you mean?
what game did you guys play that brought you out there?
Oh,
What was the game?
World of Warcraft.
World of Warcraft. Okay, wow. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Smell.
Yeah.
Dude, that is really
Yeah.
cool.
And
So
now we're
how'd you
like,
feel about that?
it was awesome. It's like
Nice.
we'd known each other forever. And it's
Yeah.
like, now we're like, oh, what game are we going to next year? Like the
Yeah.
Bears are in Vegas. Like we should go to Vegas. Or Pats, Steelers are playing in Foxborough. So now we're like thinking maybe we come
Ooh.
up here.
Yeah.
Or Packers are at Steelers, so go down to there. So I don't know.
That's
We're
cool, man.
still deciding. Yeah.
Hell yeah. I love that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Meeting gamer
And
friends in real life. More and more that's happened these days. It's pretty fucking
yeah,
cool.
yeah, it is. It's really cool. My trip back kind of sucked. I was flying out of a little airport called Appleton in Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
And it got delayed by connecting flights due to weather, but then maintenance issues happened, and then I had to be like, fuck it, I'm gonna stay at Mark's one more night and fly out of Milwaukee the next day.
Ooh, Milwaukee's
Drove
best.
Yeah, it's a good best beast ice. 5.9%, baby.
Yes,
Then
not
we
so bad.
so we luckily Mark has an office down there. He works down there. She's like, I'll drive you down to that airport. So we did that.
That's cool.
And
Nice of him.
flew into Newark and had a fucking 8-hour layover there.
Oh, dude.
Because of all the weather that happened before, there were
Yeah.
no openings for flights, at least through United, I think, to go to Portland, Maine.
Yep.
And they're like, well, we got an opening on this late ass flight in Newark.
Ugh.
So I'm like, get me to Newark.
Guess
I'll
what?
just hang out there.
Newark sucks.
The airport's not bad, I will say.
Yeah.
I will say there was also a couple pianos in the lobby there. I was so close to just sitting down and just
Should have.
playing some shit, but I
Dun,
didn't.
dun, dun, dun,
Playing
dun.
I had my iPad with me. I had all the music on me, so I
Right?
could have just
There you go.
dished it out.
Oh,
No, I didn't do that. I was prepping though. I had my iPad with me. I was prepping for the musical I'm in, Pit Orchestra for. It's called Spam-A-Lot. I think I mentioned on the pod before, probably, but it's the Monty Python Holy Grail musical adaptation. It's very, spoofy. It's Monty Python, so it's hilarious. It's really fun. And we had our first rehearsal Saturday, and it was very fun, very funny. I'm excited. I'm excited for it. It's gonna be great.
Fuck yeah, man. So
It's gonna be great.
This is when was the last time you played in a pit orchestra?
High school, and I don't even know the name of the musical.
Damn.
I could just picture myself in a pit playing, but or I can't even remember the name of the orchestra or the.
It's awesome.
Musical.
Dude, pit orchestras are the fucking greatest.
Yes. I was nervous. I will say I practiced. I hadn't practiced until last week. And I'm messaging the director guy, and I'm like, dude, I don't know, like this shit's really hard. And he's like, it's fine, just go roll with it. And today, like now, after some more practicing and having the first rehearsal, we're good, Jimmy.
Nice.
We're golden.
Nice. I would always have a hard time just like trying to practice music by myself without like a reference. So I'd always try to find like a recording or whatever, and then just like abuse the recording, just listen to it
That's what I did.
over and over and over. That shit helps. Repetition,
Yeah,
man.
so I would do that. I would also, so when I was in the airport for this 8-hour fucking layover, I would listen to all that. And I had the iPad with all the sheet music, and I was just writing fingerings because on a violin you need to do all that.
Yeah, nice.
And I just got nervous doing all that. It's way different playing it than just like listening and writing. I
Oh
will
yeah,
say
100%. He's
because
like, oh, I could do that. I could do that.
I can't do that, but then like you play it, and you're like, oh, I can do that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so once I practiced it playing it the couple days before the rehearsal, it got better. But then after that first rehearsal, it's even way better. So like
Yeah.
we're good. We're good.
Nice. Nice.
Started out nervous, good now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited for that. It's 6 performances next couple weekends, which is why I don't know if you guys will still pod, but I will not be on the pod the next 2 weeks, I think.
Might as
Unless
well
we
be
do like a
like 4 months.
unless we do a not natural timed scheduled pod to
Ooh.
get squeeze a true and false in. We'll see. We'll
Well,
see.
we'll have to figure that out. You know, it is a busy time of year for the bleak midwinter.
Yeah, you'd think January not busy, but for some reason.
Well, some people will be like, fuck, I'm just going to sign up for a pit orchestra and be a friggin' absolute rock star over here with my violin.
Yeah, right?
You know
Gina
the
was like, what?
you know what the difference is between a violin and a fiddle?
That's how you play it.
You don't spill your beer on your violin.
Oh, I like that. That's a good one.
Yeah, buddy of mine told me that one.
Yeah, Gina, my wife, was like, "How much time are you spending on this musical? Like, how much you getting paid?
How
I'm
much
like,
they paying you? Yeah.
She's like,
yeah.
that's not worth it. I'm like, it's not the
No.
money. It's not the money.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it should be all that shit should be so much more, especially when you're trying to pay actual hard work professionals. But it's like a lot of these music programs, they just don't have like that financial backing or support that, a sports team would or something else,
Agreed. But it gets worth it for musicians. I think musicals are actually worth it for musicians because like if you can just build up gigs and repertoire and so you start like doing musicals you've done before, so you don't have to practice. You know
Yeah,
what
you
I'm
just
saying? Like,
roll right
oh,
into it.
this place is doing Spamalot too, so I already know how to play that. Boom, done. Like I don't have to spend a lot of time on it. Just do the performances. Done.
Mhm. And if you
Uh,
do a good job, a lot of these guys they all talk to each other and stuff.
oh yeah,
You're like, oh yeah,
networking, man.
I know a guy. You're the
100%.
I know a guy.
So this was me. Like Gina's like, that's not a lot of money. I was like, well, I get my foot in the door. That's the big thing. Get my
Yeah.
foot in the door, and if they ever need me, whatever.
They know that you're local. The boy
Yeah.
can read. He can show up and play. Like that's all.
That's
Yeah,
what matters.
big
Yeah.
time, big time.
Yeah. So something else we did while I was in Wisconsin was we played Imperial Assault.
Did you bring that out there?
I brought it the fuck out there.
Was my Thrawn in there? Tell me you brought the Thrawn
No,
with you.
I didn't bring the throne.
Oh, come on.
He's on my paint table.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. He's up next, Jimmy. He's up
Fuck
next.
yeah, let's go. Let's go, my blue boy.
There's a Rancor somewhere out over here. Chris is wondering.
Whatever.
I did bring the Rancor. Is that a Purgle? What?
What? Thought you were gonna be riding that home from New York. Or
No,
Newark.
I brought the Rancor out there because we tried the new expansion I got, the Jabba's
Oh.
Realm.
And it has the Rancor.
And it has the Rancor. It has Jabba. We got to see him on the board. Got
That's
to see
cool.
the jetpack troopers and the Gamorrean guards, all that stuff.
Nice.
It was very fun, very fun. Mark had not played a tabletop game like that before, and he absolutely loved it. So
Nice.
it's a good game to bridge into that kind of stuff because
Yeah.
it's app based. It's app based, so like the app kind of tells you what to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's ideal. You need that because if you're trying to have one person who's brand new to it try to manage the whole thing, that's what I struggled with on like X-wing miniatures. Like, fuck, I don't know every nuance of this, but I have to.
The setup on that too sucks.
Yeah.
Like if you like I have Imperial still organized all the tiles and stuff into bags, so like when you have to set up the board, it's quicker. And I just like throw a bag at a player and be like, find these ones, and it's done.
Yeah. Yep.
Much quicker.
We'll get back into that. I guess something I want to mention to you later regarding that very thing, but keep going.
Yeah, I painted one of the new heroes from Java's Realm.
Nice.
What the fuck's his name? It's Hold on 1 second. His name is Vinto Hrita. He's a
Rita?
Rhodian with 2 blaster pistols and a scar across his face. I think I sent you a picture, right, Jimmy?
Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah,
Sexy.
yeah.
Cruising in from Ryloth. I mean, Rhodia.
Rhodia. Yes.
Rhodia. Jeez, what kind of Star Wars fan I am.
So that's cool. There's another. I still have to paint 2 more heroes after Thrawn.
Yep.
I think I mentioned it before, but one of them's a Mandalorian, and in Mandalorian armor, a chick, and then the other one's like a Ponda Boba, like super strong dude.
Sick. All right.
Very muscular.
Seen and heard. That's dope.
Yeah, so I painted that. I still have not painted the Rancor. I don't know why. I think I just want.
You're just breaking it out into the wild, playing it on the Imperial Assault.
Chris shit.
If you're waiting for me to give you shit about painting the Rancor, it ain't coming from me, man. Because my guy, my boy Blue, he's coming up next. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I'm going all the way to the bank, fucking. You know, just laughing.
Yep. No, this is the first miniature, this Rhodian. The first miniature I used my new paints that I bought from Pro Acryl. They're Monument Hobbies Pro Acryl.
So what's the difference between new fancy paint and old paint not worthy of the Rancor?
My older paints were like over 10 years old. And I was like,
ooh, they like separating at that point?
Yeah, they're like separating, and I was mixing them, and it was still kind of like too watery on some of them, and I was like,
yeah.
You know what? And I was like Googling, and they're like, if you don't like use them a lot and mix them a lot, over 10 years you need to get rid of them.
Just like any other paint, yeah.
So I got rid of them, and I got a whole new set. It's kind of expensive. I think it's like $100 for like, I don't even know how many, 30 paint, 20 paint, 20 colors. But they are so smooth, Jimmy. They lay on very nice, like silk.
I bet. You get right in there with the eyebrows.
I also like their nozzles. Like it has like a nozzle, kind of like an Elmer's glue cap, where you unscrew it and you pour out the paint. Like that.
Okay. So that's nice for being able to control how much you can dump into your palette.
Yes. Yep. Exactly. So that's nice, and they all come with a little glass, not metal, ball inside to help shake up the paint when you shake it.
But if it's glass, won't it break if you just like really lay into it?
I don't. I think it's glass. It might be like plastic.
I
heard it was glass.
Yeah.
It won't break. But metal, I think there's a whole rust factor and not good for paint.
Oh, maybe like tarnishing or something.
Yeah, which is why they went away from that. Which is what other companies do. They do like give you little ball bearings.
Yeah. Cool. That's sweet, man.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, sorry. Tell us
ahead.
where you're podcasting from today.
Oh yeah, I'm not in my closet. I'm in front of my actual computer, and I call it like the alleyway, toy alley. It's like toy room, but it's not anymore. Around my living room.
That's right, because it's behind you. There is where we played Imperial Assault that time, right?
If you go around that corner
to the left, yeah. Scene. Sorry, don't mean to divert you there. Sounds like, sure.
So I'm kind of on the edge of where I play music and shit, the pianos and the violin stuff.
Living on the edge. That's nice. So yeah, smooth paints going on, nice glass balls.
Yeah, glass balls. Imperial Assault. So that was fun. We didn't get to the end of that scenario, but we're close, and it's fun.
Nice.
That's it. That's all I got.
Sure.
Well,
so I had my Fog Cutter show. That was back in December. And it was great. It was great success, as always. We raised a bunch of money for Make-A-Wish Maine, which is really fun. We always do a donation, like all the ticket sales, awesome. Some portion of the ticket sales, and there's a donation box, and we have a speaker come up, and it's a good local group that's needs support from things like this, and happy to do it. very special moment this year because my daughter came up on stage with us. Yeah. So they had in the past we've had like a children's choir, kids choir. Usually it's like a middle school choir or something because half the band are band directors or have connections to that stuff. And but this year it's like fuck, all of our children are of age where they could just do this. And so it was a choir of kids from like all fog cutters kids. Call them the fog lights. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
And so, yeah, Burnett came up and she's right up on stage, and I shit you not, she goes to because Elena is like with her and stuff, and she's like, "It's okay, Mama, I got this," and just like tells her to stay because she can go up by herself.
Like, stop holding my hand.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So Elena was gonna come like side stage or whatever, and just like come up close to like guide her on or whatever. She's just like, "It's okay, Mama, I got this," and she just like went with like the crew of the kids. And I remember telling her earlier, I was like, "Remember when you sing, you speak into the micro speaker, you sing into the microphone and stuff." So there she was, like right up front, right in front of the mic, and came up and sang with us, "Happy Christmas War is Over," John Lennon, and Jingle Bells. Really
Oh,
special, really cool. Her first fog cutter show, like late night, you know what I mean? And she stayed up for the whole thing. She had her earmuffs for certain portions, but she didn't need it. It was, I mean, it's all you've
nice.
heard our
How
stuff.
old
So.
is she now?
5.
5.
Yeah, I know.
This is you're getting close to the age to start an instrument, man.
Oh yeah, we're thinking about doing like piano lessons next year. I think they say like 6, maybe
Yeah.
7 is like the year because they're still
I mean,
figuring stuff
I
out.
started when I was 5, but yeah,
Well, I mean, we got the piano here, and like
I'm not saying it's
Elena.
necessary.
No, no, it is very necessary in my household. We are definitely going to be a music family, or at least we're going to give them the opportunity to have it if they want it.
Yes. Yes.
If they want it, they like it, cool. If not, oh well. But yeah, so that was the Fog Cutter show. That was awesome. Now Bernadette's gonna be like, and she was so proud of it too, right? Because she got a backstage pass. She got like a vinyl sticker that says all access on it and shit. So she got to walk up like she was just the hottest thing around, you
She's
know?
important.
Oh yeah, big deal. Big deal. And she's going to school with her sticker on her backpack and just telling her friends and stuff. It was really cool. Like just very, I don't know, that innocence is just warms my heart. And so yeah, so that was that. Following week, big deal. I had
Gala.
mentioned this. The gala was there, and I was so sad you couldn't make it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You missed a ham of a time. It was a ham of a time.
I
The
heard there was a big ham.
There was a big ham. It was a 16-pound Serrano ham. Major success. Major success. I got 2 parties out of that ham, and I had prosciutto for my Lord of the Rings beef short rib ragu, which was absolutely delightful.
Nice.
I know, dude. You got to make sure you mark the calendar for next year. Next year's 20
Yes. Yes. Yes.
years. 20 years next year.
Big deal.
Big deal.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Serrano ham. That was a bit. It was delicious. It's like, and there were could stay out on my counter for 4 months. And
Were people scared of it? It looked intimidating a little bit.
oh, very intimidating. Oh, absolutely. You have to cut it a certain way because if you don't, then it's like you just kind of waste because it's really got to be as straight possible, like straight cuts kind of thing.
Yeah,
That's where you
describe
really get
how it
the flavor
looked,
out of it.
just for the listeners. Like,
So the Serrano ham, this is just sort of like a smoked, dry, cured pig leg off of a pig, and a lot of times this is used to make like prosciutto, which is like more of your deli ham. But this was so dried and cured that, and it's so salty, right? It's just ham and salt. So the salt basically kills anything that's around it for any kind of like, and it said too on the instructions, if mold starts to grow on the outside of your ham, cut it off and then rub it with like a salt olive oil, like cloth mixture, and it'll be
put
fine.
more salt on it.
Yeah, salt and olive oil and just like scrub it off. And I was like, cool, great. It was not lasting that long. We had it for Christmas. Oh, we had 3 parties out of it. We had the gala, we had Christmas, we had a New Year's breakfast the next day
Nice.
or on New Year's Day.
You like put it on breakfast sandwiches? Like how'd you do it?
Well, they ask, like, "Oh, what would you like to bring?" It's sort of a potluck, and I'll say breakfast ham. So I brought some bacon, just in case people were offended by the ham hock. And what I did was I actually pre-cut like almost all of it. Like I spent like almost 2 hours cutting this thing down to a giant pile of just like perfectly cut
Prosciutto.
little like prosciutto squares.
Yeah, yeah.
It was delightful. You just pick it up, eat it, melts in your mouth,
Yum.
and then yeah, segue into the Lord of the Rings thing, right? This we always rewatch Lord of the Rings every year. It's like a
Yes.
Christmas movie now, very Christmassy for many people, all of our friends included. And I use this Serrano ham prosciutto for my beef short rib ragu, which is God, I love making that every single fracking year, and it's just so goddamn, it's so good. Um, we're watching Lord of the Rings this year, but also at Christmas time, Elaine and I, we didn't get ourselves anything per se. But what we did get ourselves was the Lego Rivendell set. So check this out, Ed. We've got a portion of it up right now. So 6,167 friggin' pieces. And look at the tiles on the roof. There's like over 100 of these goddamn tiles on this
Oh,
roof
that
that we
looks
had to like
cool.
put on. And it's really cool. We just completed the first third. There are three portions of this, and they all kind of click together. And it's taking us fucking forever. I was
Yeah,
like,
I
we're just gonna
bet.
blow. We're just gonna blow. I'm gonna be worried we're gonna put this together too quickly. Au contraire. No, we get a good rhythm of it. Like she does like Elena's like left hand side. I'll do the right hand side. We just kind of like take turns doing stuff and finding pieces and doing it. I mean, it's
Yeah, yeah. It's the way to
49
do it.
back. And to be honest, like they make this freaking easy.
Let Bernadette do a page. Kind of
Hell
thing.
no, she is not touching this at all. Are you kidding me? Where's the?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, come on, hit it again.
Are you kidding me?
There we go, twice more for good measure. There is no way on God's green earth is she touching that goddamn Rivendell. Even though she has put her dirty paws on it already. Felix got to it too, right? All of a sudden, the rings are missing. The ring, the one ring, yeah, gone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Guess where I found it?
Felix is a younger brother, just so you know.
Yeah. Felix is my little boy, 3. And guess where we found the ring? We found the ring in like the drug compartment of the Lego Florida Man kit in the airplane. There's like a little like doorway that he uses to hide their cash, coins, this brown block, which I think is meant to be drugs, and then he stuck like the little like ring in there.
I mean, yeah.
He stuck it in the right place. That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah.
But I was like, nah, all right. So we didn't lose the ring, but I say Florida Man set. It's like Florida Adventure or something like that, right? And it's a biplane with a guy in a cowboy hat with a backpack. There's like a bridge over a river, and then there's a motorboat, and they're all in like leather jackets and like sunglasses, and they're all transporting money, and there are guns. And I'm like, what is like the
Interesting.
Florida drug man set? Like
I
I'll
think
say
so, dude.
vintage like 1988, so like probably.
Yeah, that's
But
funny.
yeah, no, it's pretty good, But yeah, beef short rib ragu. Just to go back to the real quick, best shit this side of the galaxy. Don't mess with it. Speak,
Wait.
yeah.
I'm gonna go over. I forgot to go over what I've watched
Oh, please
recently.
interrupt me.
No. But I'll let you finish, and then I'll do it after.
But I just want to say, Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time. Sorry, go. Just remember that. I'm gonna let you finish.
No.
Damn it! Oh, all right, I'll send it to you
Sorry, I'll
later.
get
Then you'll
there
laugh.
after.
All right, go.
No, go ahead. Keep finish, and then I'm just telling the listeners. I watched some stuff.
Like what?
Are you done?
Oh no, I'm still talking here, but yeah,
go
go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, I'm just saying
Oh,
finish
fuck. All
up.
right. I'm gonna let myself finish. But I guess I'll just round it off with 2 things. One, you talked about X-wing miniatures, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna. I'm working out a new office situation.
Gaming room.
Indeed, expanded situation, maybe 12 by 12, enough for a table in the middle, no closet, just be a big open square.
I'm trying to picture where this would be.
It's gonna
Okay.
go. It's gonna go over that golf sim Jimmy's gonna build in his front yard.
I
Yeah, big plans. Big plans.
like it.
My family will never see me again. I'll just be out there full time.
Jimmy's house.
That's right. I'm not even putting a bathroom out there. Just go out the door.
What are you gonna call that place? Like Dice House? What are you
Oh man, I don't know. Gotta come up with some good
Dice
names for it.
Arts?
Dice Arts, yeah, right. Copyright. Yeah, no, but I'm excited because it's my opportunity to take the lessons learned from my office here and apply them in a way where it's like I want some more sitting room to like chill space and to be able to like play a tabletop kind of thing, some stuff around. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Be
excited.
separated from anything that would distract us.
Exactly. Or, so nobody sees what we're doing. Anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Last thing, went to a Maine Celtics game Friday night. Yeah.
So
Got
that's the minor league. I don't know what you
the
call
minor league
it.
of
G
the
League
Boston.
or
Yeah,
whatever.
D League. God, frack to
Of the
find out.
Boston Celtics basketball
Correct.
team.
Yeah. A couple of guys had played for them, subbed at some point.
Who'd they play?
Toronto Raptors or the Raptors.
Whatever their affiliate
whatever
is.
their
whatever,
bullshit team is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was a great game. Absolute banger. Right at the very end, okay? It was let's see, it was 112 to what was it?
Something close.
Yeah, something really close. Yeah. 112 to 115. That's what it was. 112 to 115. And what happened was 6 seconds left on the clock. Maine's got the ball. They throw it in. We got courtside seats. Jimmy knows a guy.
What?
Yeah, Jimmy courtside. Big deal. Portland Expo. Maine Celtics at the Portland Expo. Big fucking deal, Big deal. But
he's
the
like
guy,
Matt Damon, man.
Yeah, Matt Damon. They the guy was like right next to us. Fucking just sinks a 3-pointer at the buzzer. Yeah. Crazy. Overtime. And we lost. But still, it was electric. Awesome. Everybody was on their feet. Everybody was jumping.
Lost, but
we lost. And it was all right. Great game. It was a lot of fun. I was like, damn, I got to go back to one of these. We're actually taking the kids in a couple of weekends, but certainly not bringing them to the courtside seats. No, we're up in the high school bleachers, way up back.
Felix would just start running out into the court, like,
he'd probably go for the ball. Yeah, he'd go right for the ball. He'd take it. He'd just like start running away or something. No, that'd be Bernadette. She'd be running away with it. Christ.
Yeah, I'm interested in seeing a game. Maybe
I'll let you know when I can get some things again. Because I might be able to get these tickets again. If I can, I'll let you know.
Because you know a guy.
I know a guy.
Yeah, I see.
So what we do is, you go to the Bear, the Great Lost Bear. You get a half order of wings. You tie like 3 or 4 vodka Tito's and club on. You know what I mean? And you go to the game, have 3 more, and then you go to 2 bars afterwards, which you have cocktails and shots, and end the night with a Mai Tai. That's how you have a really rough start to your Saturday, which is what I experienced yesterday.
Still dealing with it today.
Yes, in a very minor way now, but Jesus, it was.
That's why you do it on a Friday. You got 2 days to recover.
Yeah, you just ruin your Saturday, but it's okay. It was worth it. It's worth it.
Yeah,
you don't get the Sunday scaries too much, but yeah, it was a good time. It's a good time. But yeah, that was. Yeah. But
so it's your first Maine Celtics game, or
I went to one when they were the Red Claws like 7 years ago.
Okay, so yes, because I went out to Wisconsin, and the guy who lives there, Mark, he watches he follows whatever the Milwaukee Bucks team is.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, Portland has a team. I think it's like the Red Claws. And I Googled it. I'm like, oh, it's not the Red Claws anymore.
It used to be.
Yeah.
And then like
Red Claws is in Lobster, Maine. Like
yeah.
For those that were wondering why.
And then I think they brought all of those together and be like, if you're good enough, this is your now affiliate, or if you're affiliate-less, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's cool though. I mean, the guys are. So we met one of the players real quick. We met one of the players, right? We met him like a month ago at Bayside Bowl. He was in the lane next to us,
which is a bowling alley.
Sorry, yeah, it's a bowling alley. People don't know.
I'm here for those that don't know.
Thank you. I was just out for the boys, my buddy Matt and Cindy, and the guy's a super nice guy. Bought us some shots, like didn't need them.
Whoa, out of nowhere, eh?
Yeah, right. The guy was just super nice because he was out from Kentucky. His girlfriend was there too, and they're just like, what do you do here in the winter? And we're like, haha, not much. And we gave some cool hints, like bars and places to go to. He was super nice, and he's just like, and we're like, we're gonna find you at this game, and we did. He was starter. He was point lead going into the second half. His name is Jay Scrubs, number 1
Ooh,
on
good name.
the main Celtics.
Did he remember you? No, probably not.
Well, we were like definitely cheering him on a few points, and he like side-eyed us like, who the fuck are these guys? Nobody knows my fucking name. Who the
Remember
fuck?
Bayside Bowl like 3 years ago?
Yeah, come on. It was like yesterday. Oh my god,
that's funny.
It was cool. It was cool. He was doing great though. Like he was got a couple assists, got a couple rebounds. He was
Is he point guard or what is he?
He's just a guard.
Forward.
Yeah,
Okay.
forward.
Guard. Yeah.
Yeah. Fucked if I.
He's a something.
I play golf half-assed. I don't know what we're talking about. The rules and everything, like because they give you because you're courtside. They hand you a sheet of like, oh, here's like the all the stats for the first half of both teams, which is really cool. And I'm like, I have no idea what this is.
I just want to see the ball go in the fucking basket.
PTS. I think that means points. Okay, I got that one. And his name, yeah, that's him. And that's his that means his jersey number. Yep, got that one.
Mm-hmm.
All the other numbers, not a clue. But anyways, are you ready to talk about some Atten?
Well, I'm just gonna say I've been watching.
Oh yes,
I finally finished my Alien franchise watch.
Oh yeah, with
Romulus, which is the latest one.
I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to try not to spoil it too much, but it's okay if you do.
I won't. But I'll just say I felt what everyone's saying, where like the franchise movies got like, what's going on? What the fuck? Because then they included Predator and stuff, and it was like, what's going on with this fucking story
universe?
Then they went back to Romulus, which I think it goes back. It's not like before Alien or anything. It's because it references those movies.
Because they already did that with Prometheus.
I think it is after Prometheus because it also references Prometheus, and you hear the music from Prometheus.
Oh, that's cool.
But it's really good.
Nice. Okay.
I really recommend it. It gets you the same like feelings of fear and stuff you got from the originals.
Yep.
Ian Holm is in it.
Oh.
But CGI'd to look younger.
Oh, interesting. Really? Wow. Little Bilbo himself. No shit.
Yeah, because the android, whatever.
That's who they are.
They call them.
Yeah, the bots. Yeah.
Recommend
replicant.
Really
sorry, excuse me. Replicant. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Wait, no, it's Replicants.
It's Blade Runner. I'm fucking with
That's
you.
Blade Runner. Yeah. I'm like, wait a second. That's another fucking franchise.
That's Edward James Olmos. No, wait, that wasn't him. But he was in it. Oh my god, where are we going? Sorry.
Wait, it's Data. Oh.
We're weaving out hard here.
It's Dr. Soon's invention.
Yeah, Dr. Soon.
Is that his name? Did I get that right?
Noonien Singh? Soong?
Soong. I don't know. Soong. No.
Yeah,
I don't.
Soong, because Khan Noonien Singh is the bad guy.
Okay.
Anyways.
Yeah, I don't know my Star Trek very well.
Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, saw that, liked it. Worth the build up and watching all the movies. I'm excited to see what they do. I think there's a TV show coming out at some point. Which would be cool.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Yep.
I've been trying to get caught up on Dune Prophecy on HBO.
Oh, how deep?
Like I think I'm in the 3rd episode.
How long are they?
Right now?
22 and a half minutes?
They're no. It's not Disney Plus and stuff.
Fuck yeah.
It's
longer. Like good hour, good 50 minutes.
Yeah, like an hour.
Yeah, all right. That's my kind of show. Let's go.
No, it's a really good series. I like it a lot.
Nice.
If you like Dune lore and shit, it's really good.
Yeah, I'm in for that. I want to learn more about it. It's very intriguing to me.
Oh, you gotta watch it. Okay.
Heard.
What else? Silo. I think an episode came out and I haven't watched, but Silo's been good. And I think that's all I've been watching.
Hey, what do you think about recent
Oh, I saw
announcements?
Gladiator 2.
Oh, what'd you think of that?
Good.
It's yeah, right. It's a good popcorn chewing, homage to the original.
It did blow my mind.
It'll never be as good as the original. We all know that. Everybody knows that. Very rarely do they ever exceed.
Well, the original ended sadly,
Yes.
right? Like there was a win, but then it was a loss.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like, wait, who's left?
This one ends. I don't want to spoil it, but it ends a little better.
Differently.
It's good. I had a lot of fun watching it. The acting's really good. Couple characters they pulled in from the original also. So
very interesting. That was cool. That was the only way that you could do it, dude. That senator, the old man senator. What did they do?
The guy that was the gambling guy, or the
I don't know if he's gambling, but he was the Roman senator that survived, that was incarcerated. He was free at the end of it. They hauled him out. Like, what did they do? Take him out of carbonite? He looked like exactly the same as he did 20 years ago.
The same. Yes. He was only a few scenes. I thought he'd be more important. But
well, it might have been like they did enough just to get him there, because he was old then.
But he kind of looked the same. Like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Quite good. Must be the water.
Yeah, must be.
Hey, speaking of that, you saw Rory McCann, the Hound, in he was a Praetorian Guard. You see that? Game of Thrones guy.
Wait, really?
Yeah, he was the Game of Thrones captain of the Praetorian Guard. He was at the. You'll see him in
That
there.
was him. Oh my god.
That was him.
Yes,
yeah.
The leader of the Praetorians.
Indeed. And also here, check this fucking segue out. He's also cast to play Balin Skoll to replace Ray Stevenson in Ahsoka.
How do you feel about that?
I don't know if his eyebrows are right. They're a little bit more curved, where like Ray Stevenson had that very square, sharp, like eye chin. It was a very harsh eye chin.
So
but
Jimmy.
I'm not disappointed. I think it's gonna be great. I'm just taking a shit on it.
So if you think about the character, it's a character that like thinks he's doing the right thing.
Yeah.
In a not super evil way. I mean, he's pretty evil. He just like killed an entire frigate of rebels. But
maybe like chaotic neutral, or
yeah,
But
like he confronts Ahsoka and shit. And he's like, he's not like Emperor confronting Ahsoka. He's like more logical.
Neutral. Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And I feel like the Hound, Rory McCann, is good at being that kind of, have that little bit of ambiguity, whatever the word is. Like you could see his side of things.
Yeah.
He's good at acting that kind of way. Because in Game of Thrones,
we saw him do that very same character, big time. And he's got long sword experience, broadsword experience. You know what I mean? With that that beautiful lightsaber he's got. Sure. Sheesh.
He's got to have a long sword.
Yeah, indeed. Wait, what was that? That's right.
Is that Nick Frost?
That is.
Oh, last thing I watched.
Oh, sure.
I rewatched Shaun of the Dead.
Oh.
Still awesome.
Classic.
Yeah. Really good. Because I was like, I got to refresh my Nick Frostness.
You're Frosty.
Yeah. Awesome movie. I also, I don't know if I mentioned on the last pod, but I watched Kindergarten Cop.
Nice. Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Yeah, I hadn't seen that since the 90s, man.
Oh, it's so good.
It was surreal. I'm like, I'm getting all these jokes and shit. I'm like, that's what that meant. Oh, man.
I love the scene when they have the fire drill and he just doesn't know what to do. So he's just like throwing them out of the doors. Yep. Get out of here. Run for your lives. It's so
And then
funny.
he has him doing like military drills and shit.
Yeah,
I'm
towards the
yeah,
end of it
that
with the
would
whistle.
not fly. That
Yeah,
would not fly today.
no.
The principal's like, "Ooh, this works." I'm like, "No, it doesn't work."
Yeah, no. This is how we create trauma.
Exactly.
Oh man.
Yeah, I think that's. I watch a lot of shit like, in the background, and I can't. I think that's it.
I rewatched Chernobyl this week.
That is an amazing show.
It is.
What's his name? Scar.
Skarsgård.
Skarsgård.
Skarsgård. Yeah, he's amazing.
Really good show. Really good show.
Excellent show. All right. Ready to
Getting
talk?
into it?
Ready to talk? We getting into this?
Yes, you weren't on last time.
I was not.
How about you start?
I did listen to it. Yeah, okay.
On
Yeah.
it.
Well,
because they went to his hideout or whatever, the hotel slash.
yes. On Lanupa. Is that where you ended off? Lanupa?
I think so. Yeah.
That was you have a lot to learn about pirates.
That's where things went south with
Jod Nanawood.
Yeah, because you were not sure if he was good or bad.
Turns out he ain't great.
He ain't great.
No, he ain't great.
And he is also the guy in the first episode.
Absolutely. Yep. But no past on him yet. When's that past going to come out? Or is he just going to be a douchebag? Maybe he's just
currently,
a douchebag.
it really seems like he's just a douchebag.
Yeah. Yeah.
Douchebags would just put their face in a bunch of gold.
Exactly. Yeah. Latinum. Gold pressed Latinum.
And laugh maniacally.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Oh my God. You have that clip?
Yeah.
What
yeah.
the fuck? I just mentioned that not knowing you had that.
Jimmy just pulls this shit out of nowhere.
Yeah, tell us your thoughts leading up to this latest episode.
Well, it's my God, I hear my children screaming
big crab,
up there.
The big like tentacle thing.
Oh, the crab, the crab thing. That was love the Moana reference there. Oh my God, I was a sad little clam once, or crab once.
Oh, is that Jermaine?
Yeah. So yeah. Oh my God,
Flight of the Conchords.
Yeah. So good, so good. That's my favorite song from Moana. Which I'm pissed I haven't seen Moana 2 yet. I've heard it's good. I just haven't seen it yet. But
yeah.
So I feel like where we are at right now, it's very exciting.
We're not at Atten. Or no,
we are at Atten. Yeah. But not only being the final episode of the season, but we've seen our characters. They've been fully vetted, right? They got their experience that they're going to experience into this last episode, right? We're ready to take on the final boss. Like, let's come at this from a little like gaming perspective. They got all their experience. Yeah, let's go on this journey for a minute, Ed. I got this thought. I got going.
I'm excited. Go ahead.
At this point, more or less, we've gotten to see each of our characters get their maximum amount of character development this season, right? And I mean, this is the maximum.
I don't know about
amount.
Maximum. I could do with a little more Neil.
Well, listen, they got their maximum amount of character development this season can take before she starts buckling at the joints. Exactly. Of these mere 22.5 minutes episodes we're getting a taste of. Because we're here, we're at the end. Our parents, they see, maybe they don't see their little kids anymore. Perhaps they look a little slightly older. At the very least, these kids certainly know they've changed. They've matured. Yeah. Think they'll let us keep the ship? No, the adults will take it away from us.
Dude, did you see the clamps on the ship? Like, they ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, nah.
Unless you put a lightsaber to it. That's my prediction.
Indeed. Jod's going to bail him out, maybe. But we'll see. Yeah,
or Wim's going to have the Force.
Oh, get out of here with this. That is not going to happen. But
I
like,
agree. I agree.
that would be. I think that was one of the true and false.
Because that was my true and false prediction. That's not gonna happen. No, it's not gonna happen.
Man.
We fucked him.
Yeah, we did, Christopher. Oh my god, fucking A. But I think they've gotten the maximum amount of experience going into this thing, and the supervisor is clearly going to be the big boss. The supervisor is the mysterious character here, right? Too old to be I think he's too old to be the former captain. Because from what I feel like, this whole thing's been there for like hundreds of years. So unless he was able to like extend his life or something, and it seemed like no one landed there in a while, based on like the people's reaction to the ground opening up and letting the ship land, which is not the Moldy Crow, by the way. I know. I got all excited, but it is not the Corellian HWK 290 light freighter. I am sorry.
Somebody thought that, yes.
Oh, it was online. A couple people online. Do we just see the Moldy Crow? And I was like, no. So really,
the Moldy Crow has a cockpit that you can't see forward out of.
Yeah, it's a cockpit you're in the front of, not a bridge, and that's like a whole ship that they're on.
But like, if you look at it, if you're sitting in the cockpit, it's like you have a moon roof, and that's it.
Yeah, it's a little bit weird. Maybe the seat like pops up a little bit, and he has to angle down like a bird of prey.
Like then you have like 2 inches of forward viewing.
Yeah, I don't know. For those of you who don't know, real quick history trip back in time. Let's go back to 1995. Dark Forces PC first-person shooter game. We're introduced to Kyle Katarn and his partner Jan Ors, rebel spies who, at that point, canon, stole the first Death Star plans. That's how that all started. Kyle Katarn eventually was developed into a bigger character, like Dark Forces 2, Jedi Knight, and then it was like Jedi Knight Outcast, Jedi Knight Academy, all the Jedi Knight games. And Kyle Katarn eventually became like a Jedi Master in the EU universe, and like a couple of the books way later on, stuff like that. So cool character, has the Force. You really want to learn about Kyle Katarn, Dark Forces 2, Jedi Knight, they actually filmed like the game cutscenes and stuff with like some live action way back in the day. Good stuff. But sorry, not the Moldy Crow. We're back to here. I'm in with you, Ed. We're here.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Yeah, supervisor is the mysterious character. He's the boss. I don't know if he's going to be Captain Renaud or not. You know,
we do know the voice actor for at least the voice that we hear.
Who is that?
It's Stephen Fry. Stephen Fry.
Oh, interesting. Okay, all right. Comedian, director.
British.
Yeah. British. Yeah.
Well, I mean, sure Kevin Chris would have more to say about it.
Yeah, but actually, Kev, if you go back to, folks, you go back to episode 261 of the Scruffy Looking Podcasters, hour 1:24:04 seconds, Kev nails it with the guess. He's the captain. And who am I talking about? It's the IRAT. That's an SM-33. I thought he was the captain, like when we first started. When we first appeared or whatever, like the rat came out. I was like, he's the captain.
Oh.
It was just a joke.
Could you imagine, though?
That would be really funny.
Just start speaking into like a microphone.
Yeah. He puts on a headset and all of a sudden he can like talk like the rest of them. Jesus Christ, that would be Star Wars, right?
Yeah, I don't know. It feels like a little like Wizard of Oz, like who's the man behind the voice? You know, like it's gonna be some little dude or something.
I mean, they'd be hitting on all cylinders if they did it this year with Wicked coming out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if they're gonna tap into that
Goonies, Stranger Things, Wizard of Oz. I think there's others. Like it just all taps into
bunch
everything.
of others. Yeah.
Oh, Peter Pan. Yeah.
Yeah, you mentioned that earlier. Yeah. Big time. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here for it. And again, because we're at the finale is on Tuesday. Like,
yes,
where I'm hoping that we get some explanation about what the hell is going on with this planet. There's this one particular line. So there was a holographic message in this episode 7. We're going to be in so much trouble because they had like the little. Oh, I saw online that the little radio device they let go into the atmosphere that went into space was like looked like or modeled after the ET spaceship in ET.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that now. Wow, I did not connect
Or at least
that.
somebody was making a big poll of like maybe that's what the thing is. But that's really cool. I love seeing that kind of stuff, but wasn't a big deal, you know?
I got another one for you.
Hit me.
The number of vaults of gold.
Oh, 1,139? Yeah.
One one
Yeah.
three eight reference, I
Uh-huh.
believe.
Yeah, definitely is.
Plus
Definitely
one.
is.
Yeah.
They said 1,139 though.
Yeah, but I believe it's referencing the 113.
Yeah.
Gotta be.
Well, because I just rewatched that episode before we hopped on tonight to refresh my memory because it's been a couple of days.
Yeah. No, yeah, I think it's referencing George Lucas's movie there. First movie,
It
1138.
seems like no one's been there in a while though, dude. So like, what the hell
No,
is
yeah.
going on? And also, so you got Wim's dad,
Supervisor knows.
and he's on his way down.
Yeah.
So we don't know who this guy is, but like, we also get this line from Wim's dad on the hologram.
You weren't supposed to find out about any of this until you graduate.
You weren't supposed to find out about any of what, Wim's dad?
So the adults must know about
The
the
credits.
secrecy
Maybe
they need to keep and stay on the planet. Like the whole that this is a mint thing.
Gotcha. Maybe. I mean,
I think that's what he's referencing.
yeah. And then immediately afterwards, we got Judd.
Oops.
Whoops.
Yeah,
They already
I love that.
told us about Ed Adam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if the supervisor is Jod. What's his name? Not Jod.
Captain Renaud.
Captain Renaud
Guess.
of the Cinder, whatever.
Onyx Cinder.
Under
Yeah.
Cinder.
Oh,
Cinder.
right. Well, I guess that makes sense because. Yeah, you're right. I bet it is.
Or it's his
Captain Renaud.
concubine.
What does that mean? I'll tell you later. Tell you when you're older.
That
That was a great line.
That
Great
was
line.
really good.
That was really
Of course, my
funny.
girls are like, "Wait, what does that mean?"
What does mean? You shut your mouth and don't even think about this ever
I'll
again.
tell you when you're older.
That's right. So yeah, it's very very interesting.
I think they set up for the finale really well. I think the show, with what it is, I mean, it's not like galaxy-ending shit like the
No.
Death Star
No.
and the Empire, but with what it is with pirates and kids, is executed perfectly.
Sure. Heard.
And with us non-casuals and with casual like that's just like dabble
deal.
in Star Wars,
Mm-hmm.
I'm finding they all love it when they
Yeah.
watch it. So
Big time. I feel like there's definitely gonna be a season 2 because we gotta see some of these characters again.
yeah, that I wouldn't be surprised if not. We might see the characters again in like other things.
Yeah,
like,
but maybe
you know how
not a
kids-
season. Yeah,
Kids
yeah.
grow, man. I mean, you saw
They
the Harry
do.
Potter kids.
It was probably hard enough for this to happen. Yeah, big
Yeah.
time. Yep.
Um,
Find out they're all fighters in the Resistance or some shit.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know, man. What's gonna happen? Because I think the wild card is Jod having the Force.
Yeah,
Because that brings some wild card power to his side.
because we don't know exactly he could. I mean, he can pull stuff, push stuff, but can he do a full on like massive push, massive jump, force
But
run?
Can he even use a lightsaber? Like that takes skill too. You know what
It
I mean?
does. I mean, he probably knows what it is. You know, he's a pirate. He can use it like a knife.
Like what? Yeah, but like what person in Star Wars is like, I'm gonna learn how to use a sword. Like
Man, he is a pirate. You know.
that's true. Ain't no scimitar, but
Yeah, because he did go grab the sword, the dagger, when he was at when they first landed on Lanupa. Like he put all his shit down. And they just like walked over and took it back and put it into his thing. Like no one's watching you, really. The security there is quite lacking, despite the banking clans, the beefed up security there.
The concierge lady at the hotel.
Yeah.
Did you not think it was what's her name, Phoenix from Marvel? Not Marvel. X-Men. Actress.
I'm
I immediately was
not
like,
super familiar, but I know what
is
you're
that
getting at.
Natalia? No, Natalia Onatop, whatever her first name is,
Oh,
from
from
GoldenEye.
GoldenEye.
Like that's the vibes I got from her. Like,
Yeah,
wait,
yeah,
is that
no.
her?
I mean, she did
It's
pretty awesome. She did do a very
yeah,
good job acting.
it's not that actress. I looked it up. Sorry
No.
to spoil it for listeners,
Yeah,
but
yeah. If you're 2 episodes behind, fucked.
but that was what I thought when I saw her.
Sure.
Sharing that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Skeleton Crew. I think good setup for the finale. I hope we find out what's gonna happen to this planet. That's a lot of fucking gold.
It's a lot. It's a lot of credits, right? A lot of gold press latinum. I wonder if, I mean, they're not working with the New Republic or anything. They're just holding all of that stuff. They're hoarding it. They're just like minting
Okay,
more and
yeah.
more, and they're just holding onto it, right? So like they're waiting for
So
someone to come by who's never going to show up, and this captain just sits on it forever because he's like consumed by all this greed of having more money.
I think the big question that no one's fully thinking about is which republic we're talking about.
Oh, I can answer that for you. 100%. We are talking pre-episode 1 High Republic era. At this
So
place is M.
not before that. Not Old Republic. That's
You're thinking like 1,000-year-old Old Republic?
Oh yeah.
I
Planet's
think
been there forever.
No, I think we're in High Republic era. I think we're like a couple hundred years beforehand because it'd be like if Disney is going to do a tie-in, they're going to tie it into, what they've already kind of written
Acolyte?
about. Yeah, not maybe Acolyte, but mostly the High Republic books. That's my thought.
I think they're working on some Old Republic shit that's going to tie into that.
Well, I did hear it's just someone's going to write a movie or something like that set 25,000 years back.
Yeah.
You think it's been that long they've been on that planet? No way.
Yeah. Look at it. Think about it. There's no reason it can't be.
I suppose. Hey, we'll find out soon enough. Or maybe we won't, those bastards.
You see all that dirt and trees on that ship? When they pulled it out of the planet? Like, that's like hundreds of years.
Yeah, Captain Renard's ship.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Right? That's Captain Renard's ship. That's what I'm saying, man. What if this isn't him? When did he crash?
I don't know how long ago that was.
Exactly.
Yeah, we don't have any time.
So we don't know if that's Captain Renard or not. I mean, it makes sense that it would be him. There's only one person that it could fucking be.
But it still doesn't solve when it was a mint,
when
an
that
official
is,
mint
yeah.
for
Right, because they wouldn't have been hidden because of the Nile. You know what I mean? Wouldn't have been something like that. This was purposeful.
Yeah.
Because you go back to the episode where can't say I remember at Atten. They go to Akron. You see those orbital platforms. They're all destroyed. And they look old. You know? It looks like people have been doing that for generations, but not 25,000 years. 25,000 or even 1,000 years, none of those buildings are going to be standing.
I guess we need to figure out how long ago does High Republic go, and before the High Republic, is it really that long ago? When there was a lot of Sith and a lot of Jedi, and it was just like battles and shit.
That's what I'm saying. I think because that's the books that he was reading about.
From that era, or is it from Jedi High Republic era?
I think it's Jedi High Republic era. I think we're talking like 200 years before.
That would be a conservative choice, yes, because we've already dabbled in that with Disney. Disney's tested the waters of that. However, I think from a writing standpoint and like creating stories, I think it would be good for them to
go further back,
dip the toes and go further back, because that's when you have a setting with a bunch of Sith and Jedi living in the same, having skirmishes or whatever the fuck you want to do.
Yeah.
That's a good time for stories and fun shit.
But they didn't make any reference to Sith being around, you know?
Not yet.
It's only Jedi, so it definitely would have had to have been like
not even
Jedi had a period.
The Jedi. No, I think one of the pictures on his thing was a red and blue lightsaber, like clashing.
Yes, it was one of the stories he was reading.
Yeah. So like it could be Sith. So
Could be.
But that can go back way back. That can go way back.
Way back.
So I'm just saying I'm just saying it's a big question that everyone's glazing over. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
oh, it's High Republic, or like it's the Republic that we saw in Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
Like whatever. It's
Listen,
not a big deal.
you and
But
I
it
care.
could
We care.
I think there's a chance it could go way back.
That's deep.
Yeah.
Oops.
That's gonna be my new favorite one.
Very deep.
Yeah.
I
I gotta fix that.
think there's I don't think there's any other references in this episode that
I mean, the architecture of all the droids are super old. Oh, by the way, speaking of, well, this is way back, way back in the beginning machine, but way out past the barrier. When he goes and checks all the droids, and he powers up the battle droid. Did we win? I love that.
I missed that. That's funny.
So when Jod is going back to rescue SM-33, leaving the kids on the ship when he's back at Bulgo or whatever, he goes through that droid shop trying to figure out which one it is, and he powers up a B-1 battle droid, like Phantom Menace era, and it goes, "Brrr, did we win?" Yeah, check that. It's pretty cool. I don't have a timestamp, but it's fracking hilarious.
That's really funny.
Yeah, it was cool.
Did anything come to your mind when you saw that mural in the office area? You know, when the droid's talking to the parents and it's like, you violated blah blah blah, and then it showed like this wall with like couple, I think they were female in robes, not worshiping or kind of worshiping another person.
As far as the mural is on the wall.
It was on the wall. It was like statuey mural kind of thing.
I did not notice that. Interesting. Well, I mean, everything references like the great work. You know, it's like what the hell is actually the great work
We
here?
get answers to all that.
Yeah,
That'd be nice.
It would be nice to like get something out of it for that. Oh yes, I'm in that mural scene right now. I'm looking around. Yeah. I don't know.
You see that?
Yeah.
And they make a point of showing.
Yeah.
Which makes me think it has something to do
Oh,
with
you know what that mural looks like? Holy shit! It reminds me of Ahsoka, the father, the daughter, and the son.
a little bit. Yes, I thought of that, but it's not fully that.
No.
But it did remind me of that. Yes.
Yeah, kind of looks like that. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Yeah, I don't know. We'll find out in 2 days, my friend. Holy. Yeah.
Maybe.
Or maybe not. I know.
Maybe not. Maybe we'll get like a 20-minute episode and not get any questions answered.
And then they'll get they'll get canceled.
Yeah.
Get canceled because nobody had enough resolution. It was too good. We didn't like it. We're too good for it. Canceled.
Everyone, because they don't have enough money, because everyone ditched Disney Plus for hiking their prices.
Yeah. Heard and seen.
Whatever.
Any other lasting thoughts of this high old Republic era? Republic emissary.
Yeah.
You have to talk to a Republic
Still
emissary.
doesn't answer my question. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
It could be from old Republic. Like, there's no. Also, I will say the style of that ship, the emissary ship, felt like Nubian. You know what I mean? Like, it's like sleek and silvery.
Was not like the moldy crow. Again, cannot stress this enough.
Just for clarification.
Clarification was not the Hawk HWK 290 Corellian Light Freighter. I'm sorry. Damn it, I was really, really stretching. People started saying that. I was like, no way.
No, it's not.
Yeah. I sniffed it out. Ain't true.
Not enough mold.
Indeed.
Yeah, no, that's all I got.
Is that it?
I probably had more in my head at some point, but whatever.
It'll come back to you in time.
Sure,
all right.
Mentioned it.
Well, folks, thank you for joining us on the Main Boys episode of Scruffy Looking Podcasters, episode 262. You can find us at scruffypod.com. with all the appropriate socials and links to all of our stuff that is there. Send us an email, scruffypodcasters@gmail.com. Let us know what you think about the skeleton crew. And yeah, stay weird out there. That's a wrap.
Yeah, thanks for listening. Spam a lot.
This party's over.